There, it's recording, Bill. Do the same thing again. Come and point. What do you see on the camera? Right.
Well, look, standing there. Well, it's going now, is it?
It's going now.
I was flicking on and off now. That's all right. Yeah.
There you go.
Right. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Well, you're going to let me know about
if
your writing.
If you ask me questions about my books.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, go on.
Well, you've got to ask me questions.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, do you write novels or?
It's different Jedi writing techniques which I've developed, and this allows different perspectives, different points of view. It allows different observations of space and time. It sort of works in a way that, for example, Jedi puzzle writing is the one I use the most. Jedi puzzle writing technique which I've developed. But ask me how long I've been writing for.
How long have you been writing for?
I've been writing since the age of 30. I'm 40 now. In the first 3 years I wrote part of a fantasy saga. And it's then that my thoughts turned a lot to... I didn't realise at the time, I was writing a lot of poetry at the time. And I realised it was a lot about ideals.
Mm-hmm.
And ideals are a religious thing. You know what I mean by an ideal?
I know what an ideal is.
Yeah, it's a religious thing. And it was then that I began to realise that I was looking at society, I was looking at morality, I was looking at the way people live, the quality of life, about safety. And then people think that mental illness doesn't give you insight. It was certainly making me think differently.
But do you have mental illness?
Yeah, well, they know about that because they know about my other channels, like Rose.com and
I
schizophrenic.
wouldn't have
I'll
thought
admit here that
it would make a lot of difference.
Schizophrenic Murder Age
It's
channel.
the quality that books that you're writing, not that people should be interested in, not what ailments you might have. You might have a broken leg, you know.
Well, it's through that I got a different perspective, a different way of thinking. It makes you think very original, in a very original way. The hallucinations and visualizations and everything I saw, I began to realise what to do with that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I visualised a lot of Jedi from the future.
Yeah.
And they told me all sorts of stuff.
You're actually meeting these people?
I was seeing them, nobody else could.
Pardon?
I was seeing Jedis from the future, lots of them.
Oh yeah. What?
Not my voices and hallucinations were Jedi.
You've actually
well,
been,
obviously, psychiatrists
you've actually
think
been.
It.
I don't want to discuss that. I'm asking you a question. Do you have you come into contact with people from the future?
Well, the psychiatrist has said I'm imagining it.
I don't care what the psychiatrist thinks. I'm asking you what you think.
Everything they said, okay?
Oh, right then. All right then. Well, then.
It all adds up.
So they're actually there.
Telling me all about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. You know, why should anybody want to say any different then?
Well, psychiatrists say you're imagining it.
Well, it's not up to a psychiatrist.
No.
You're writing a book. You're writing a book.
I wrote it all down.
The quality of the book is the most important thing.
I've got 20 bloody books. I wrote it all down.
Look, there are a lot of people that have had problems that have written different kinds of things throughout all of the country, all the world mainly, as well. And they could have been completely illiterate, or they could have been completely mad. But it's what you've actually written and how it stands up in theory. And
I developed them myself.
Yeah, okay.
They just allow you to explore space and time.
Yeah, can we just talk about that? I don't want to talk about psychiatrists and things like that.
No, I don't know. I want to talk about space and time. Space and time is like a long line. The known era, I can only speak now what the Jedi were telling me about. The known era to the Jedi is ancient Greece going to 10,000 years in the future. And how time works, and scientists accept this, is different points in space are at different points in time. Mm-hmm. So therefore time exists as a sort of long line.
Right.
So they also know a lot about reincarnation, where you might end up.
Oh.
They know a lot about different dimensions. Oh. There are quite a few. They know a lot about the galaxy. There's only one galaxy, they told me. They said that it's not a universe. The idea of fantasy. A lot of the stars are mirrors, act like mirrors, but actually are mirrors. right? And if an astronomer put all that together, they'd find there's only one galaxy. The rest is all reflections. There's one galaxy.
Okay.
It all ties in with the Star Wars films as well. The details in the Star Wars films tied in with what the Jedi's were telling me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think you ought to approach some.
I want to get in with the Star Wars community now.
Well, that's up
I've
to
got all
you.
these books.
I was going to say something else, but it doesn't matter.
No, the Star Wars community, like the Jedi community, I've looked at it on the internet, they seem a great bunch of people. I want to get on with them and they'd be interested in my books. Well, good books. They're well written. You know, I spent 10 years writing. I got good at writing, you know.
Yeah, okay. Well, all I'm saying is, why don't you approach somebody that would be willing to read your book and see what they say about it.
This is why I'm making this channel called Jedi Theory.
Oh, okay.
Anyhow, we'll leave it for that for now.
All right. Thank you very much. Goodbye.